So there are 5 ways to know.
He's been looking at that, watching the count.
Well, you know, we have tried to go live and didn't get anybody.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Yeah, it's there.
Oh, we got 1, 2. I don't know why it's not showing up over here. Hello, everybody. We're experiencing minor technical difficulties. Hello, everybody. We're experiencing.
Still can't see you up there.
What about now?
Still got a few seconds left.
Yeah, she's on. Where is she?
Hey, everybody. I don't know what we got going on. Everything's not going like it's supposed to.
Hey, guys.
Hello. Can y'all see and hear?
I got it where she can see you.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Okay. Can everybody hear us? Okay.
Hey,
Mom?
let's see.
Oh, there's hunting and stuff with J&J. Hello from upstate New York.
All right.
If you're new here hunting and stuff, you got to tell everybody a little bit about yourself. But we're going to try to do the taste test first. And I'm going to try
everybody that Natalie's FaceTiming us. Yay! Wave, Natalie. You see her?
Yeah, there's a several second delay that may cause issues. I'm gonna let Darlene film, and we're gonna try to do the taste test.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me get an angle where I can get you in it. There we go.
Okay, if everybody can see me. I don't know where everybody went. We're down to 2 now.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. But we're fixing to try Vegemite.
Has a strong smell.
It smells like B12.
It smells like what?
B12.
B12.
You guys aren't on yet.
We aren't on?
I can't.
I don't know what's going on. We're on over here. If anybody can see and hear us, if anybody can see us, leave it in the comments.
Legendary Explorer.
Hi. Well, let us know if you can see and hear us, because we got something wrong. I don't know what we got going on, but something ain't right. All right, they can see and hear us.
Apparently, it's just you. Give it just a few minutes.
Okay,
so she can, I think she's got a 3-minute delay.
We're gonna
spread it.
We're gonna give it a few minutes and prepare the Vegemite.
Y'all see this?
Make sure you get it on thin.
Fairly thin.
Hey, Chris. I can't see what knife you're using.
It's just a butter knife.
If I'd have had a big fucking dog. Tell Lindsay turning the camera doesn't, for some unknown reason, does not do any good.
Turning the camera just puts it sideways. I don't know what, I guess it's the camera itself, the phone, it just won't do it. We've tried every which way there is. So it's a bit glitchy. George is there. Are you there? Yes, we're here. Spinning circle of death appeared on the screen, so I refreshed. Is okay. Then spinning now. Okay.
We might be putting too much on.
I think we probably are. All right. Hmm.
Are we back working and everything?
Well, living the dream said at least it's not just her. Okay. There's people in the live chat update. Tammy's homestead live says hello.
What does it mean that they're in the live chat update? I got me wall to wall.
Oh, you must have us on TV.
Oh, you got a TV.
Okay. All right. So here's the Vegemite.
All right. Here's the star attraction here.
Can you see it? I can't tell what I'm filming from this. Yeah, I'm a better camera person than this.
Okay. Is this right, Natalie?
Is that what it's supposed to look?
I can't see it, sorry.
No. Which one? There's Natalie.
Let's see what we got. Here you go, baby.
You have to hold the camera. Okay, this is never tried it before.
Don't take a big bite. Don't take a big bite. Okay, my fellow Americans.
It's not bad.
We're all homesteaders here
Get back.
for the most part. Has anybody here ever tasted B12 supplement that you give your goats? That's what Vegemite tastes like.
It's
Natalie, you got to tell me the truth. Y'all eat this mess? It's an acquired. It must be an acquired taste. Or maybe I put it on too thick. Or you need something else to do with it.
Well, I'll tell you something. This is my jam Vegemite.
so good.
And can you see it?
She just licked the bottom clean.
See that?
I don't know if y'all caught that or
Yes.
not, but she's got an empty quart jar of Vegemite.
She loves it. Apparently Samson does too.
Let's see how this goes. Samson loves it. Mama tried to some hot sauce. Amen, Jesse. If some Louisiana hot sauce won't make it better, nothing will. That's something we need to send y'all. We need to send y'all some Louisiana hot sauce.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Now let's move on to the cookie. If we've got some of the, hey, Smith family. George, I did. He liked it. And we'll catch up with the comments and introduce everybody in just a second. But let's straight taste test right now. And then we'll try to get everybody acquainted with everybody. And we'll talk about, some other stuff. Take the camera off me for a minute.
All right, we're doing the Tim Tams, and Chris has been working on those a little bit.
I ate a few of them. I ain't gonna lie. All right.
Hold on, we got to get you on camera. Show them what you're doing.
All right, Natalie, you might tell me if I'm doing this right. You said bite a corner off.
She probably can't see you because I'm in the way. Oops.
We got
Hand in
some
the
fine camera work going on here. Is it just a corner or the whole end?
Yes.
All right. You notice you use the non-veggie end.
Yeah, a corner in each. So it's going to act as a straw.
It did.
You got to quickly get it in your mouth now.
I got a little bit. Hey, it fell apart. It was supposed to fall apart. You can't screw up chocolate. I don't care what you do to chocolate, you can't screw up chocolate.
So that's called the Tim Tam Slam.
Tim's Tam Slam. And hot chocolate and chocolate.
Hey, I found out something hot chocolate is good for to get taste of Vegemite at your mouth. Natalie, I don't think we have a metric equivalent to Vegemite. But if I think it's something, you're getting something. I don't know what it would be. Oh, well, I enjoyed that. Actually, the Vegemite was not that bad.
No.
It was different. It was really, really different. It's not what I was expecting.
It's better than hummus.
I thought it was going to be a little sweet or something.
I think Sam Slam is better than this.
And he's gone.
He's been hogging all the cookies. Give me a cookie.
What do you want next?
I want a cookie.
How about a cheese?
No.
How about a Shapes Original Pizza?
Go ahead.
Try
Give me
that.
a cookie. I want a cookie.
No, you got to try one everything.
I didn't get to try the cookie yet.
Oh, you want to try? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's not paying attention.
I didn't realize.
He's got Vegemite to the brain.
Well, I'm traumatized now. You ain't gonna be able to do it like that, cut.
In Australia, we don't.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
She said in Australia we don't.
Oh.
In Australia, we don't call them cookies. We call them biscuits.
Oh. Well,
You know, that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that, but
Chocky Bicky.
here they're cookies, biscuits here,
Or biscuits.
scones, maybe scones would be your biscuits. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, scones.
Okay, I got a smaller cup.
Yes, that's right, scones.
Do you have scones and gravy in Australia? Or would that be a totally foreign concept? Oh, we lost
She's got
half
a
of
delay.
Yeah, they got a delay. We lost half our. Well, we have them that way too. But biscuits and gravy is a southern thing down here. And I don't know that we can ship you any of those. Menzies Garden says we're buffering. Everybody, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Because we have the FaceTime going.
I think we may be outpacing our Wi-Fi. I think we may be giving our Wi-Fi more than it can handle. It's gonna fall all to pieces now.
It didn't work.
You bit opposite corners off.
Oh. Yep, I did.
You can't bite opposite corners off. You got to bite
Yep.
the
There
same
it goes.
corner off.
On off these.
Oh yeah, it's still good though. It's messy, but it's still good.
That works, huh? It's delicious. Hey, y'all.
Hey, Alan. I'm gonna have to go back through the comments and
Yep, it says we're buffering.
we're not buffering over here on the tablet though, so I don't know. I really do apologize if we're not coming through. But we've got the tablet going, the laptop going, and the phone. I think we may be exhausting our Wi-Fi signal.
Would you like me to hang up?
No, that's okay.
Comments.
Well,
I don't know that that's the problem, Natalie. I don't know that that's the problem. I'm speculating. They say we're clear right this second.
wait. Hold on, let me see something. She should still be there. But
anyway, I'm dreadfully sorry. Please bear with us. We're kind of new to doing live streams anyway, and
maybe that will.
we're not exactly sure what's going on. Yorkshire George said we're good there. Haskins family, the Tim Tams have been by far the favorite.
Well, he hasn't tried the candy bars and stuff.
I haven't tried the candy bars yet.
We're gonna try shapes.
I really suggest getting some Vegemite and trying it. I think it's an experience that you owe to yourself, is to try some Vegemite. And Darlene's fixing to try the pizza flavored. The shapes. We're gonna see what she's fixing to try them.
There, the shapes.
I don't know why it's buffering.
Wait till you get some Yorkshire mixed. Those is the shapes.
That's coming through. That's coming through. What do it taste like?
Little pizza crackers. Try them. You eat them. They're pretty good.
They're Paul's favorite.
They're whose favorite?
Paul's favorite.
Oh.
I'll see why. They're delicious. The Tim Tams and the Shapes Originals pizza crackers are delicious.
Have you ever tried combos?
Sorry?
Have you ever tried combos?
George, I don't know if you can see them.
No,
They're
It's pretzel with
what do they call
flavored
crackers
stuff
in England? What do they call crackers in England? Do you call crackers biscuits?
Yes.
They would be biscuits. Very good. What do we call them? Crisp potato chips. They call potato chips crisp.
Have to get some combos. She says she has never had combos.
Oh, really? She's never had combos?
Yeah.
If Paul likes them, he'll love
I love
combos.
combos. They
And
remind me of
chips.
combos.
French fries or chips.
Cheers.
And
Yeah.
if you ever go get... Hang on a second. All right,
You
get
can't
everything
talk
started.
and eat.
But you get them all fine in England, because if you go get fish and chips, it's just fried fish and French fries. You feel right at home. Yeah, crisp or potato chips and chips or French fries.
All right. Cheezos.
Okay, next up, the Cheesy L's.
Cheezels.
Cheezels.
Ah. That's what the shapes remind me of. Cheez-Its.
As a kid, you put them on your finger as a ring, and then
Oh.
you bite them off.
A Cheeto by any other name tastes the same.
We have Cheetos here.
Here we got Cheetos here too.
Can you put them on your finger?
These actually taste more like a cross between a Cheeto and puff corn.
Yeah.
But they were delicious. They were delicious.
That was mine. I'm going to hear about the Vegemite forever. I hate to say this, but the cherry ripe, we ate it yesterday.
We had a little help eating it. It was an accident. We opened it and ate a little. Hey, it's crew for life. We'll go back through the comments and make sure we get everybody in just a second. But this is dairy milk flavored Cadbury chocolate. Now I'm
We have Cadbury, but not this kind.
Now I'm a self-proclaimed expert and connoisseur of fine Cadbury chocolate.
He loves chocolate. He's an addict with chocolate. Chocolate? You sniffing the chocolate?
And that is different. That is a different taste.
Is it better or worse? Or whatever?
It's got a taste of raw cow milk.
Really?
Really. It doesn't taste like.
You take the phone with you. See if
You can
get-
definitely taste raw milk. Is that normal, Natalie? Is that what it's supposed to taste like? Or?
Well, that's just chocolate for us.
Do y'all have regular milk chocolate there to compare it to? Or?
That's the chocolate. That's the standard.
Oh, so yeah, we're definitely gonna send you some milk chocolate.
Okay. No, that was delicious. It's actually good, but it has it's different. It's immediately, as soon as you taste it, it's different. Okay. We got one more.
So what did you think of the cherry ripe?
Oh, it was really good. I had a little bit of a coconut taste to it too. Was it coconut that?
It was the best thing she'd ever eat. Then it was delicious. In fact, she got the candy bar and hid the evidence. She took the wrapper and put it up under the couch. But that's what happened. Darlene ate a little piece of it, but left it sitting on the kitchen table. It was cold the other night. We let Red in the house. She'll steal. She got the rest of the candy bar, disappeared. Crew for Life said his dad will make him split one bar 8 times.
Oh man, just a tiny touch.
Well, you didn't have to worry about being a diabetic, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to let Darlene handle Caramello Koala and Dairy Milk.
What's the matter? Ah. Okay. Aha.
I got something to get rid of the Vegemite, but I don't want to do it on me.
Okay. It's chocolate and caramel. And I think somebody smushed it.
Got hot. 110 degrees in my food. Yeah, that tastes pretty good.
And it's shaped like a koala. Oh, his face is mashed a little bit. Hold on, turn around. His face is mashed. And I'm going to eat his head. Here you go. Oh, from everywhere.
I love it.
It's delicious. I love this. It's everywhere.
Hey, there's Zero to Homestead.
Hey. This is the best caramel ever.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me find out then.
Just like Disney World caramel.
That is good.
Mm-hmm. Fruit for life, they grew cocoa.
Could you read that?
I got a little bit of it.
Hey, there's the Wright Farms. Trip tonight. And I must say that people in Australia eat very good. They have excellent chocolate. Just if you ever do visit the land down under, don't mess with the Vegemite.
But she loves the Vegemite, so it's
I'm
up
sure
to the individual.
Vegemite is an acquired taste. It's like collards. If we got her up here and try to feed her collards or turnip greens, she'd probably politely spit them into her napkin and excuse herself. And I would understand because they're an acquired taste. Lamb's quarters and stuff like that are acquired taste. Cattail roots. rabbit. I mean, there's a lot of things would be an acquired taste.
Well, we were talking about doing a recipe exchange, which, to be honest, I'm a limited cook, so Chris might have to help me, and we'll send you a. You're so mean.
I had to teach her how to cook. It was interesting.
Well, he's always had home cooking. There's like Southern style cooking, and I've always had. I don't know, not Southern style cooking. It's just a whole different way of cooking. There's a whole lot of grease, a whole lot of fried food. I had never made gravy from scratch. He taught me how to do that. I'd always had one of those little packets that you have the powder and you mix it in. And that's not how he likes it. He hates that stuff. So
I was over here trying to catch up on the comments. I think we
reading comments.
I think we've lost some people since we started.
Oh no.
Well, we were kind of, let's face it, to be honest, we were screwing up pretty good there at the beginning. I don't know if I'd have watched it either. I don't know. Y'all sound off and let me know who we got, who we still got. We got Living a Dream. Of course, we got
George.
Living a Dream.
There's George.
Yorkshire George, Crew for Life. Does everybody know everybody? That would be the next question.
These are good. These are good.
Wright Farms are still here.
They're my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Allen's still here. Mimsy Garden's still here. I got you, Mimsy. But does everybody know everybody? The Haskins family, everybody else is good people that we know, I believe.
And somebody was earlier, I caught a glimpse of somebody was talking about they go hunting with their son. And
That was right here.
who was that? That was talking about their mom was from West Virginia.
That was Mimsy, I'm pretty sure. Hunting and stuff with JJ.
Oh.
They were new. And somebody else was new.
Natalie, where are your babies? They sleeping? Taking a nap?
No, they're playing outside.
Oh.
In the cubby house.
And Tammy's Homestead Life. They were new. I think they're probably gone. But they were the only two new ones I'd seen tonight, I believe. If I missed you, I'm sorry. But we were trying to concentrate on the... Normally when we do a live stream... I'm looking at it over here on the tablet. Normally when we do a live stream, we're really all about trying to introduce people to people and try to help other little small channels. But tonight we're trying to do a taste test and
get us a microphone from somewhere. Because we're supposed to do another one.
Well, y'all let me know if you want to do another one tomorrow night. I don't know if since we're doing one tonight, we'll be better off to skip one tomorrow. Or we don't want to burn out on live streams.
North Texas. Oh, that's some crew for
Yeah, well, that's Crew for Life. We're sub Crew for Life. We watched their videos, remember?
Mm-hmm.
They're in Yorkshire, Georgia. You need to point out Yorkshire. The UK is a big place. What would you like to film if I'm not doing it, Suchi?
I know where man is. It's me.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's the absolute best camera person.
I said I'm trying to keep him from cutting his face in half on the live stream, and you can tell who the cameraman is. I'm the camera person.
All right. It keeps cutting out over here. How bad's the picture and sound on y'all's is in? Oh, there's Adam. Remember he was having a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for sharing that, Alan. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. We've been praying for you. Maybe it helped a little bit. We're supposed to, Crew for Life. We're supposed to. Tomorrow we're going to try to do it a little bit different. We've about decided that doing it on the phone does work better. But we're doing them in our kitchen. And our Wi-Fi is in the back bedroom. And I'm wondering if we're not getting a good signal in here. But you know how it is. It's the best place to... and we're buffering. Buffering pretty bad. Now we're back. We're having a pretty good conversation between yourselves.
Oh.
That's what we want, right?
Yes.
We want everybody to have a good time.
Well, I hate that Natalie hasn't got any screen time. I kind of had it in my mind that we were going.
She's fit to pop off of FaceTime to be here in the comments.
Okay.
Bingo.
Okay.
Thank you, Natalie. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Let me go grab the charger.
Zero to Homestead. We tried to watch. We tried to watch one of your. Tried to watch one of your videos today. Wouldn't download. I tried it a couple of times and it wouldn't download. Was that on your end or my end? Alright, I still don't know what's going on here, why this ain't working right.
Some of it may be because the battery's getting.
Alright, I still don't. Okay, looks like we're back up on.
If the battery's low, it may have something to do with it too. So we're gonna charge it up.
Zero, I swear I tried to watch it. I tried to download it 2 or 3 times and it would show up, the picture would show up, it said it had some views on it. But when I tried to click on it, it wouldn't let me do anything. And I've been having a lot of trouble. I know you did, George, thank you. Here you go. You plug this up.
Okay.
And I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's see if this doesn't help a little bit. I think it's because my battery was getting low that it was having some trouble with the internet stream. And we've got, he'll be right back. I haven't seen any of the comments tonight. I don't know if anybody's there. I may be talking to myself.
Why don't we do another live stream tomorrow? If you do, we will do that.
Ah, there we go. Do you guys want to do another live stream tomorrow? And maybe we'll have things worked out a little bit better. Hi, Mimsy. Oh,
Let me get this dog situated. I'll be right back.
all right. George is still here. I think we're dog poor. Right, Family Farms? And we're all praying for Alan's son. And Alan too. You have a pen? He just put his address up and sent it.
What'd you just do?
Oh, I need to write down his address.
All right. Oh, fill me in. What I miss? I was having doggy issues. Was there any more questions about the Australian taste test? Or is there anything else you want to know? And Natalie, I've got a special plan for this. If I can pull it off, it will be hilarious. But I got a special plan. That's why we do this tonight. Like I said, I've got to work on my Aussie accent a little bit first.
Right?
I think we're going to try to do 8 p.m. here, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Crew for Life, y'all are in Texas, is that right? So you're Central Time. I guess it'd be 6 p.m. for y'all, or 7. Yeah, we're going to try to do 8 p.m. here to give y'all time to be in the house and off work and everything. And George, the problem is we got another Yorkshire Terrier yesterday. And he's not fitting in. My dog does not like him at all. And he's a miniature Yorkshire Terrier. And we got to keep them separated. And Samson's so jealous I can't touch him. So Darlene has to handle him. Are Yorkshire Terriers very popular where you're at, George? Or they like
The state dog.
Oh, Mama Tribe's there. She's on the way out to feed the baby.
Aw.
I understand. You take care of the baby. I know you already have some trouble today. And something else I want y'all to do for me, if you will. Jess at Mama Tried is having a lot of issues right now. Her husband's sick, has been sick for a while. If you could send a little prayer their way, I would really appreciate it. I think they could use it. I think they need all the help they can get right now. George didn't ask me about the Yorkshire Terriers.
I think there's a bit of a delay.
Well, he's all the way in England. Ain't no telling how long ago. Thank y'all. Thank you. Jess, it's no problem. We've been praying for you for 2 weeks. Adam, we've been praying for you for 2 or 3 weeks. I believe in the power of prayer. I believe this saved me more than once. We don't mind helping. Not a bit. Not a little bit.
Okay. Now that I can get on laptop, the streaming status is good.
Well, now that everybody quit watching, we got a good stream now.
Now it's going. That kind of. I know where everybody's at. It's Thursday.
What happens on Thursday?
They're at 2 families trying to build their subscribers up.
Oh, that's right. We're in direct competition tonight with 2 families.
We sure are. And
George said the Huntersville Terrier Terriers is the local football team, soccer team mascot. Living a Dream said it's so much better now. We finally got the stream fixed. But 10's a good number. I'm okay with 10.
yeah. And I can read the comments.
That's one of the reasons we like doing this little small live stream. We usually get 2 or 3 new people in every time we do it. There's different ones each time. There'll be the kind of regulars and a few new ones. Everybody gets to know everybody. And it just works better. We've got on these big live streams. Slightly Redneck is doing a live stream too. I don't know if we know Slightly Redneck. Might need to go check him out. But
Look at what they said a raid is. Everybody go over and say hey.
Yeah, there's some way you do a raid. I don't know how you do a raid.
I don't either.
We could raid somebody if y'all really want to do it. But
Y'all have to tell us how to do it first.
Yeah, tell us how to do it. Willow Creek as well.
Ah.
Well, see, I don't know. You know, we've been trying to decide on the night to do the weekly live stream, and Wednesdays and Sundays are out because of church. And then you got Farm Off Fanatic on Friday. You got Two Families on Thursday.
Hey,
Rainbow Valley Ranch. We just been having a tough time. He said, let's do it, but don't have a clue.
He's game, just not necessarily knowing what it's going to do.
That's one thing I love about you, George. Is that go get it attitude. Deep South on Saturday, that's right. And I know a lot of y'all watch either Farm All or Deep South, or it's like I don't really want to try to compete with them, so we're just not really sure what to do. Go give me some drink, baby. On Sunday, just about every day of the week has been. Of course, we wouldn't do Sunday. He said if he don't get it, somebody else will. That's what George said. Well, Mama tried. I think there is a live stream every night. And one thing about it, I'm not very competitive. I'm just not a competitive person. I might be self-competitive, but I'm not. I don't try to compete with other people. And it'd be pretty hard for me to compete with a channel with 5,000 subscribers anyway.
Or you know, like Roots and Refuge, 89,000 subscribers.
Okay, Rainbow Valley Ranch. You don't know what you're asking. But there's still some left.
Well, since her son too.
And since you're one of our favorite channels, and I love y'all, I'm going to take another bite of this mess.
You have a new glass of drink there. So.
Yeah, I need it. You got this, Rainbow Valley. Just for you. Pay attention now.
You took a big bite.
It don't get no better when it gets cold now.
Okay.
Don't say that.
What did you say?
She said we're buffering.
All you do for your fans.
Rainbow Valley. Everybody else heard this already. A vitamin B12 supplement. I'm looking at it, tablet. I ain't buffering over here. I'd love you to do it for you one time, twice, but 3 times, no. That just ain't right. And you can't chew it up enough to swallow it either. It must be an acquired taste. Alan says some of the live streams he waits until the live streamer finished and then watch it 2 times the speed as to stay on a long time. Yeah, ours drag on too, but we're having fun. You know how it is. When you're having fun, you hate to quit. I think ours average about 2 hours. But we made a lot of good friends with these live streams, that's for certain. And we've introduced a lot of people on these live streams and helped a lot of other little channels out. And George says skip it back 10 seconds and it's cool. That's what I would do.
I don't know how that works.
We don't know what we're doing, folks. We really don't. I think it was about 4 months ago now. We were watching YouTube one night, and I was kind of fussing at the TV. That old boy don't know what he's doing. Where's he getting off telling people how to do that, and he don't know what he's doing? And somebody said, well, you ought to make a video then if you know how to do it. And I said, well, I reckon I ought to. How hard can it be? And, well, 4 months later, here we are. I found out it was very hard to do. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Making a YouTube video is one of the hardest things you'll ever do in your life if you're worried about how it turns out. And you might even have to eat some Vegemite twice. But another thing too, and I think a lot of people, you know, most of the people up here we're friends with, and we've been watching and talking back and forth, and you know, making a YouTube video is the epitome of public speaking. Oh, that's right, George. I don't like talking to the camera either, because I realize that possibly millions of people might see it, or thousands of people, or dozens of people, however you want to look at it. Tens of people. But it's intimidating, and Darlene doesn't like it. She's embarrassed to do it. But I will say that the more I have done it, the more comfortable I have been at doing it. And the positive feedback I've got, to be honest with you, the support of y'all, I mean, for lack of a better word, just y'all, especially the people up here tonight, the support of y'all has made it where I could keep doing it. If I'd have got a bad reaction when I did it, I'd have quit. But all I found, other than two times, all I have got is support and encouragement. Now, twice I got some crazy, but I understand Crew for Life. I'm sure you're the same way. We shoot a lot of videos that never make it. We shot a working cows video yesterday that just didn't make the cut. We try to be Christian themed and Christian based and Christian language, and sometimes working with livestock, that's something you can't pull off. When you're mad and everything's going wrong, you let some words slip sometimes that you don't want everybody to hear. So it didn't make the cut. And Crew for Life said they still struggle. They're straight up embarrassed to watch yourself. I believe Darlene is. Darlene's embarrassed to watch herself. And I am too, to an extent. I'm not so concerned about making a fool out of myself. I've done a good enough job of that over the years that I'm a little desensitized to it, but I do worry about looking too negative too. Hang on, living a dream. We got Living a Dream says she's only had two negatives too. Crew for Life said they're Christians but constantly needs God's grace. That I understand that. Living a Dream said you get used to watching yourself. I used to be terrible, now I don't care. Well, that's right, Crew for Life. Being a Christian does not mean you're perfect. It just means you're trying to be, or you're trying to hold yourself to a higher standard. But it does not mean that you're always successful. And that's, we're supposed to lead by example, and sometimes that's tough. And, I'm way behind. Oh, I didn't realize y'all were 231 living a dream. I knew you'd been putting up a video a day, but I didn't realize you're at 231. But I guess it's getting close to a year, ain't it?
Yeah.
I ain't never added it up in my head. I went back and watched some of your old stuff the other night. And I'm glad I did because I enjoyed seeing. You can tell a lot of difference between the first videos and now. I guess that's true with anybody. You can tell a lot of difference between our first videos and the ones we're doing now. We've kind of changed gears. When I first started putting up videos, I was in ag teacher mode. I don't know if anybody took FFA in high school, but I've kind of gone back and looked at some of mine. I look just like an old ag teacher. She said very close to a year. And some of my first videos are straight up classroom, open your textbooks to this page, this is what we're going to talk about. They're pretty boring. They're informative, but they're pretty boring.
I'm just drowning myself in hot chocolate.
Yeah, I got one I've deleted because he said I was jumping on the bandwagon calling me silly names. Y'all have helped me so much. Rainbow Valley said, you've helped me so much. I used to be terrified of people. Hence why I was such an introvert. The support from you guys has meant more to me than you'll ever know. Well, George.
Maybe that's why I like her so much, because I'm a big introvert.
George, Rainbow, we love both of y'all. I mean, Rainbow, you put up a video. It's just like checking on your family. All of y'all. It's just like Crew for Life. Everybody, Mimsy, Mama Tried, everybody. It's just like checking on your family. And we just enjoy watching you. And I look forward to your videos. We don't normally subscribe to people we're not going to watch. I get people to try to do the sub for sub thing. And what I do, I'll tell you the truth. Somebody subs to me, and I'll go look at them. If I like them, I'll sub back. If I don't like them, I'm honest with them. I don't sub back just to be subbing. So everybody we watch is somebody we like to watch. And now that may be why our subscriptions go up and down so bad. That we don't do the sub for a sub thing really. But then again, we get a lot of people that sub to us that we really like to
Hey.
Who's that?
Mac.
Oh.
Yeah, it's up. Pull it up and you can watch us right now. He's online.
We got somebody on the phone. We got somebody on the phone won't know how to find the live stream. I think that's too cool.
You'll see it.
But
Okay, bye.
anyway, I lost my train of thought. I'm like a puppy. It was like a leaf blowing across the yard, and I don't remember what I was talking about.
Squirrel.
Yeah, squirrel. But what were we talking about a while ago about the hate? Living a dream. I know you said you caught some hate one time because you had your kids out there working. So that's funny. All of introverts manage to find each other. Haters. Yes, George. I can't imagine who in the world would hate on you. I just can't imagine who in the world would hate on you. I can't imagine who would hate on Natalie. Now me, I'm opinionated. I'm opinionated. I hate to admit it, but the truth's the truth. I can see where I could rub some people the wrong way, but y'all, I don't know how in the world y'all managed to offend anybody. But the worst thing we got, and I hate to beat it to death, but I'm not over it yet. Well, I tell you what, living the dream, they'd have a fit in 5 minutes. They saw Jake around here, we run him like a rented mule. Welcome back, Mimsy. But
yeah, we got a phone call right in the middle of a live stream.
well, I'm on call 24/7 too now, so I can't cut my phone off. But anyway, long story short, we put well, no, we didn't only have them so they could do chores, but that's kind of the benefit. You know, that kind of makes up for everything else a little bit. You know, you got to get some use out of them.
Well, you got to train them so they can take care of you when you're old.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you about something too now, and I think y'all might agree with sure that I don't raise children that don't know how to work, that don't know where their food comes from, that don't know how to do anything, that don't know how to be that don't know how to be self-sufficient. I feel like that's a parent's job is to educate their children. And living a dream is over catching a rat.
They should see the other chores they do.
Jake would have took his 14 shotgun and shot the rat. Or shot at the rat. Shot at the rat.
Yeah, shot.
In the rat's general vicinity.
A long ways away from the rat. He's not very good at aiming.
He actually missed a squirrel the other day. That I don't know, the squirrel was so shocked that he just stood there and looked at us like, no, that didn't happen. There ain't no way you missed.
And since you didn't have your gun out today, there was like 10 in the yard when I pulled up this afternoon.
Oh, you should have seen the flock of turkeys. That's right. That's right. Got an ugly comment because you mentioned you hadn't feel much because life's been hard. I'm sorry, Jesse.
That is so true, proof for life.
And I ain't gonna raise I ain't gonna raise a lazy onion. I'm going to tell you that. I'm not gonna raise a lazy onion.
Right farms, you're right. That's the parent's job.
My daddy, and I hate to say it, but the truth's the truth. My daddy beat the brakes off of me if I put a foot wrong. All I had to do is put a foot wrong. And I'm better than he was. Maybe because child abuse laws are stricter. But
yeah, kids now, they'll threaten to call the police. And yeah, like, go ahead, call them. Make sure you call them more too when you call.
I'm gonna call the cops. Yeah, it take 45 minutes to get here, bro.
Rainbow told Mama tries. He said, "Who? I can take them."
Oh, my dad did too. If he saw the gold caps in his mouth, you better duck. We even have family that thinks we ought to give our kids an allowance. What is an allowance?
Yeah.
Oh, I seen that on TV. That's them kids in town get paid to take out the trash. You're gonna dream of burn the house now.
On purpose, so you wouldn't have to do it again.
Oh yeah, we've never done allowances. Aggravating, but
Jake gets paid to watch. That's his payment to watch TV. He gets a few hours of TV time if he does what he's supposed to do. So that's his whole great big allowance.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Because he doesn't get a whole lot of TV time, and he really.
Jake's, Jake's the typical nowadays 12-year-old. He don't get so much that. He's not a bad young, he's just not as industrious as I was.
His garden was her allowance was 25 cents. It took you a long time to save up for that drink, didn't it?
We make them work for money or don't get any money.
There you go.
Yeah, I believe that. When I was a kid, parents did not give. Oh, that's all right, kinfolk. You some people in here you don't know or don't know you. Kind of let everybody know a little something about yourself. I got you, Rainbow. I don't understand today's world anyway. I never will. I can't wrap my mind around it. Darlene thinks I'm stuck in the 50s. I hear that a whole lot, that I'm stuck in 1950. And I don't know, maybe the world moved on and I didn't move with it. I don't know what happened, but so much of what happens nowadays is completely foreign to me. I don't understand it. I can't wrap my mind around it.
He got raised in the old ways.
Truth of life, today's world is lazy, but the truth is my parents were born before the Great Depression.
Yep.
And
you and George get along so good because he's stuck in the 40s.
Well, 40s in England might be like the 50s here. I don't know.
Yeah. How mad is that?
Well, you got to remember too. Now, where we're at it's not now, but where we're at, a bunch of Joneses. Where we're at now used to be fairly isolated. We got power late. We never did really. I don't have the word is. My daddy farmed with mules and farm. Uh,
He used to work the donkey until.
yeah, well, he farmed with a mule till he farmed with a mule till he died. And till my daddy died, not the mule died. We actually gave him. His brother was raised in an old shotgun house with no indoor plumbing. I mean, we were really behind the times a little bit, you know. But I don't know. I think I'm better off for it. I think being tied to the old ways really has helped me a whole lot, and it's one of the biggest reasons why I do what I do. I grew up. My grandmama watched us when we were little, and uh, right when it came time to make chicken pastry, the chicken was walking around in the yard, and the pastry was in the flour bucket, and that's how that went. My daddy grew big gardens and fed the whole family. Obviously, growing up, we walked 10 miles to school, and if we were late, we got beat by the teacher. Good Lord. I ain't had to do that.
We're not even supposed to touch students
Yeah.
at all.
Darlene can't whoop a student now.
Oh, no.
But I tell you what did happen. My daddy, I don't know if y'all were in this boat or not, my daddy had old 70 something. That's Africa. That's right. She's from, I'm sorry, I can't remember what country you said you were from. I've heard you say it, and several videos, but I can't remember.
And since you were talking about the dowry and your husband giving, he keeps
Uganda.
Where his dowry is.
Well, see, dowries are traditional here too. Don't let anybody tell you different. In the South, the dowry is traditional.
Yeah, 50 years ago.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure my daddy got one when him and Mama got married.
And they got married in the 50s.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, living a dream. But still, I would have at least have got a pair of mules or something.
You got me. That's well worth it.
Still would have had a pair of mules. At least one mule and a harness.
Right.
I think Daddy got a tractor.
Well, her husband gave livestock to her daddy, so.
Well, that's Uganda. See, that's different. You should say third world country backwards.
No. So you should have come up with some mules.
See, here it was the other way around. The girl's daddy paid the guy. Or at least that's the way it was.
It was to help them get a start, though.
Yeah, it was to help them get a start. Dowry around here was usually, yeah, she said the husband gives the bride's day.
I know, I saw that.
It might be coming up faster over there.
No, you're getting it.
But a traditional, we've been going to local church on Wednesday nights. We can't even pray with other kids. What's going on there?
Why not?
You're going to have to elaborate on that, Rainbow Valley. Against the rules. What rules? You can't have no worse rules than my church has got. That ain't no way.
What, really? There you go, Mimsy. That's so true.
Well, in our church, boys and girls don't sit together.
On ministry leaders. Attacks on ministry leaders.
Rainbow Valley, I really would like for you to explain that a little further. We're confused. I get the feeling we misunderstood what you were saying. And tell me if I'm right, the children can't pray with the adults because they're scared of an attack from the outside. Is that what you were trying to say? I gotta know. If we got to
Yeah.
email them, I gotta know.
Um,
We can be to Colorado by
it's
Thursday. Parents accusing leaders of improper contact.
okay. Maybe it's coming from all of the priests that were accused, but
Rainbow Valley's not Catholic.
I know, but that's what it may
I'm
have
almost
started.
certain they're not Catholic anyway.
You're right, Mamsie's Garden.
Yeah. Yeah. What about the Boy Scouts? Y'all heard about Boy Scouts now? They're going bankrupt. We just got Jake into Boy Scouts. Cost us like $1,000. And now they're talking about going bankrupt.
This is not going.
Is it working out? What was this? We may be buffering if we're coming through.
Just like the school, the church has to be careful of contact they make with the kids. Well, I understand that. I hope this is not public view.
What are you doing? What
Let's try
video?
this one. What's going on?
Y'all let me know if you can see us or not, because I think we might just got pulled. I don't know how that would have happened.
No, oh, wait a minute.
Hello, can anybody still see and hear me?
It says that we may be buffering. Ensure your connection is fast enough, or consider using a lower byte rate.
They say they see us. We're good. Okay. We just said that our video had been restricted. And okay, thank you. They say we're buffering bad.
Okay.
Are we still
Are you
buffering?
still using this?
Well, that's how I'm telling. So I got the tab. I don't know if you can see me or not, but I got a tablet sitting here beside me with me playing on the tablet to see if it's buffering or not, and it's coming through fine on the tablet, but apparently it's not coming through on your end somehow. The buffering, you're gonna have to let me know, because
We can do this.
because I can't see now and know what's going on. I'm sorry, Rainbow Valley, you had trouble like that. I'm dreadfully sorry. Oh, we're back clear.
Little Jordan Farm, yay! We know why. She says hey and bye.
Wall to wall. We're wall to wall in Yorkshire, England.
Good. Mark.
With Rainbow
Mark!
River Ranch.
Hey, I don't think I've ever seen him in chat before. That's Rachel's husband.
Oh, they got two thingies.
Apparently.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it's my husband.
Well, good deal.
Excuse me.
Well, good deal.
Little Jordan said hers buffers anyway, so, but she said that
Hey, there's J-Dog.
she gets into streams sometimes and then she can't say anything after that.
Mark said he's a newbie. Just step back and go on a ride, Mark. That's all I know to tell you. We're new too. We don't know anything about what we're doing. We're just winging it. And everybody up here is nice enough to try to bear with us while we learn. But I will tell you this. I tried some Vegemite for everybody else. And I tried some Vegemite for your wife because she missed it the first time. I'm sorry, brother, but I'm not doing it again.
You just missed out. You have to watch it.
You'll have to go back and watch it in the video later. I can't do it.
We're all winging it. Boy, are we.
And living the dream, I don't know if you're still up here or not. I think you may be gone. I don't know. I just seen something out of you a while ago. But do not think that I'm bad mouthing the Vegemite. I appreciate you letting me send it or sending it to me.
She said that Martin.
I saw that. But
she's there.
oh, well, I really do appreciate the Vegemite. It was an experience I will never forget.
Now he's gonna think long and hard about what to send you.
But
I had picked out really good stuff.
no, I'm not.
Paul hates it too. So there.
I am not going to send you anything nasty in retaliation. I'm not a retaliation kind of person.
I didn't think it was that bad, the dream. So I guess it's a female and male thing.
Here, eat the last little piece.
Thank you. I would.
She just ate around the Vegemite.
No, I didn't.
Yes, she did too. Oh. Hey, J Dog. I used to own just about everyone. Yes, living the dream. Everybody needs to experience Vegemite. Everybody. J Dog, Mark, I used to own every tractor that's in those signs back there. And I'm going to try to do this. I don't know if I can or not. I'm going to show y'all the toy tractors I had when I was a little boy. Can you see? Or is it buff?
Well, you just got to hold it up some more. Because it's at an angle.
Why ain't it showing up on the...
Because it's not playing. I got it paused.
Well, play it because I can look at the computer and tell if I'm...
It's apparently not going to do it.
I think we might have got them. Maybe. No. I did it twice. This video will be on YouTube. They can go back and look at it again. Love y'all to death, but actually we're out. Darling, I don't think Samson would appreciate that. But
yeah, he would. He would.
Mark, believe it or not, most of my life I drove a Scout Terrier too. And wow, that's the case. I had a Scout Terrier too for years. They're explaining what Vegemite is. I'd heard of it, Little Jordan. I'd heard of Vegemite many times. And they have something in Britain similar, or Mighty Mite or something like that. But it's
set 3 what on fire?
International Scouts, I think. How in the world you set a Scout on fire? I think you tear a Scout up, they didn't rust out. They'll rust out in a heartbeat.
It's an Aussie icon.
What was that in English? You talking to me?
There's that accent.
Scout too. Mine was a Terrier too. A Scout Terrier too.
Marmite. We looked it up, yep.
Yeah, Marmite. Yorkshire George, I'm sure you've at least had some experience with Marmite or Marmite. Can't lie to me. But yeah, that old Scout. Down here the body's rust out bad for some reason.
He's got little cute faces though.
I assume it must be an acquired taste. Is the only thing that makes sense to me. But if I could find me another Scout, I'd have one. I would love to. I'd dearly love to have Vitapro. J-Dog, I don't know what Vitapro is. But if it's anything like what was that mess I did? Vegemite. I won't do nothing wrong again, I promise. If they just threaten me with that mess, I'll straighten right up. Yorkshire, sorry for swearing. Well, I reckon when you cross it out like that, it don't matter. You know.
They can read between the lines.
Yeah, But Yorkshire George, I got one question. How do you be knowing what back crap tastes like? Or you assuming? Because I'm almost sure back crap tastes better. You might be giving back crap a bad name.
Now he's gonna hurt you one of these days.
He said he's assuming. But Natalie, I'm gonna say this once again. I don't want you to think I'm bad mouthing you sending me that because I really did. It was an experience that I'm kind of glad I had. Because one day somebody might offer me a Vegemite sandwich, and now if I went to Colorado and find a farm next door, what the hell was you?
Wait a minute, I thought that was a nature refuge type deal.
I don't know. I bet the Austrian government will sell it. You got no good now, so if we converted U.S. dollars to Aussie dollars, we'd have more of them. I think is what
A little
we
bit. A little bit on the dollar.
But
Oh, they work that way, Rainbow.
okay, Rainbow. You want they sent this.
Well, there it goes. He dropped it.
Oh, gravity. Gravity.
Lean that way.
Oh, this is sad.
Time to crawl under the table.
But hold on, my props got to get back. Has it got dog hair on it? Let me see.
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay. If you'll lay your eyes on this. This is the other thing they sent us. Now I forgot what she told me they call it. It's what you put. You see a lot of people with beer cans in them or drink cans. And I got an idea for this. And I'm working on my Australian accent. They call it a stubby holder. A stubby holder. Well, it's called a beer cozy or a beer koozie here. And you don't ever see anybody drinking drinks out of them. Which we don't call, where I'm at, we call a soft drink a drink.
I mean, they're all.
We don't call them pops or cokes or dokes or what's some of the rest of them, sodas.
Soda.
We call a drink a drink.
I picked up soda from the girls at work, but it's just a drink.
It's buffering. Here, see if you can get it back.
How bad is it?
I don't know. They just said it's buffering.
Can y'all see us now? Can you hear me now? I feel like I'm doing a phone commercial. Mimsy's playing with the. I don't know. I think it's buffering. It's buffering. Oh, thank you. It's very comfortable. Yay, we're back up. Let me check the status. I think Chris took a bathroom break. Ha! He always says he looks better than me.
Whoa.
Yep, we're back to good.
Oh, back to good.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, George. He said I look lovely tonight.
What are you doing?
And J Dog said something about I was cuter than him. I was cuter than you.
Well, I would really hope that he would think you were cuter than me. I can't see that myself.
Our weather is really supposed to flip-flop a little bit. This morning it was like 20 degrees, and this afternoon it was almost 60.
It's 3 nights of the year, so this week 3 nights. It was 16, 18, 18. Yesterday it never got over freezing.
Man, today
it was really cold.
It was like 37 when I came home from work.
That's the warmest it was all day. It was really,
Some of their snowdrifts haven't melted
we
yet.
don't have any snow.
We don't have any snow. We never get any snow. We get ice.
It snows.
North Carolina was shut down. I mean, completely shut down. There would be no milk or bread anywhere. That's the thing. And I don't understand why. As soon as they say snow, everybody runs out and buys milk and bread.
They're gonna make milk sandwiches.
They're gonna make milk sandwiches. Yeah.
Or bread milkshakes, one or the other. England. There's a reason why they call New England, New England. I think the climate's about the same. We're about the same line as Spain.
Well, he's saying about 5 inches. 5 inches probably.
I was going first round, had 4-wheel drive. People I didn't know called me.
Jordan hers was 16 last night.
Where's little Jordan at?
Little Jordan, where are you at? And Rainbow Valley is good with anything under a foot.
Natalie's never seen something.
I don't know. Natalie, have you had snow? Do you get snow there?
Ever?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't ever get snow. It only snows here when we've really done something wrong and God wants to punish us.
I wonder if Max wants him.
Oh, that's right. It's little Jordan Farmer, Tennessee on the thing, you know, ain't it? Get the road, turn white, sir.
That's the same here.
That's here.
Everything stops. The
If
stores
it snows,
shut down. The grocery stores are shut down. The schools are closed.
I found the antidote to Vegemite.
The Tim Tams.
The Tim Tams. Tim Tams.
And when you have them with drink, it's the Tim Tam Slam.
That's when you suck the.
Yeah, you have it with the drink.
Ha!
I know.
I got you, J-Dog. I got you.
Everyone panics. Here too?
Well, I got some family up in the western part of the state. They get they get a little bit of snow up there. I gotta get the impression, Natalie, you don't keep any junk food in the house.
Yeah, no sweets.
No, we try not to.
Right? Chocolate addict.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna share a deep dark secret. I have violent mood swings, and the only cure is chocolate.
Well, Natalie, we're going to send you some. We're going to send you some junk food.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't open that box for any youngins.
Because I've got candy in there for them too.
There's gonna be enough sugar in that box to send them into overload, especially if you're not used to it. And I really feel sorry for you.
Here too. Nobody. They don't know what chains are or anything like that. So I mean.
Well, the problem you got the same problem there we got here. When it snows and the roads get bad, you can't use chains because it's not solid snow. It's snowed and bare asphalt, so chains will just tear your tires up.
A lot of ice.
And then we get packed down what they call black ice, and the people around here driving two ways. They're either running 10 mile an hour or running 70 mile an hour. Nobody has sense enough to run 25. They're either going to creep around or fly. And even if you can drive in it, you're better off to stay off in it because you don't know what everybody else is going to do. You better off stay home. But unfortunately, then there's some dummy like me who gets stuck having to go thaw out trucks, frozen airlines and stuff like that when it snows, and I got to be out there in it. And that's a trial and a tribulation, sure enough.
And he doesn't enjoy getting out on the 4-wheel drive truck when everybody else can get out. He does kind of like rub that in people's faces a little bit. I went out this morning and my door handle was frozen solid on my car. I couldn't get in my car.
Oh, that's something I can tell y'all right quick. It's kind of funny. I got a big Ford truck with a snowplow package on it. Now, don't ask me why, when I live in East North Carolina, that I ordered a new Ford truck with a snowplow package.
This was a long time ago, though. It's not.
But I wanted the overload springs. The only way you could get the overload springs on the front, I was going to put a big winch and stuff on it, was to get the snowplow package. But I want y'all to know that if the ice is up, the door's free shut on it. I always have since the day it was new. If you have an ice storm or a snowstorm, the door's free shut. And it's got snowplow package on it. That's always been hilarious to me. But it's got a really good heater though. There's one thing about it. Gave you a really good heater.
A pan of biscuits. Little Dora made a big pan of biscuits today.
I have done off something here, son. I wonder. Rainbow Valley Ranch, I was shot. I think his motive was that he felt bad watching me shovel wood chips.
Oh, she got her Valentine's Day present early. She got a little cart.
Oh.
Remember she got that big load of wood chips, her blessing the other day? And she's moving it around to different parts of her property.
I got you, Mark. Well, I ordered me a new Ford truck 20 years ago, F-350. And I already had one, didn't like it. So when I ordered the new one, I said, I'm going to get a truck this time. I ain't going to get something I got to worry about trying to trade in next year because it won't do what I needed to do.
Rainbow's using chat to kind of blackmail Mark into getting her some coffee.
And well, let me tell him this first. But I said, I'm going to get me one that'll do what I need to do. So I went down to the Ford place with a little bit of money, and I ordered a brand new F-350, 4-wheel drive, single rear wheel. Paid extra money and got the V10 in it. And it did something really stupid, or a couple of really stupid things. I spent the extra money to get a 6-speed manual transmission. It costed more money than the automatic. I paid extra money to get the manual transmission in it. Then, which was probably a good thing, I spent extra money to get manual 4-wheel drive with lock-in hubs and a lever in the floor. Then I spent the extra money to get the front wheels to lock, pull positive, and the back wheels to lock and pull positive. Then I got overload springs on it. And then I deleted the cloth in the carpet. I had to pay for cloth and carpet, then delete it. It was the only way to get the truck like I wanted. And I've still got the truck, and it's never had a bolt turn on it. It's been one of the best ones I've ever owned, but it's not very user friendly, and when you get old, it's not as cool as it was. She said, if Mom ain't happy.
Uh-huh.
But the one thing about it, if it snows, I can go. If it's muddy, I can go. If I stop, there ain't nobody coming around unless you're in a Jeep. It better be a good old Jeep. Better not be a new one. You know, one day, we're going to have to ride around and sell these people.
Really? You were leaving home?
Well, we win the lottery, we might.
Well, you've been struck by lightning, so we might be able to win the lottery. They're about the same odds.
I doubt it. Yeah, I got struck by lightning. I doubt I'll ever win the lottery.
Grateful Life said y'all have a place here.
Well, I appreciate that. I hope if you ever come to North Carolina, you got one here too. You know, I'm gonna tell you the truth about something. I've been snake bit. I don't know how many one out and how many millions of people get snake bit.
Multiple times.
Yeah, multiple times. I've been struck by lightning. What else bad's happened to me? About anything you can think of, really.
You just dislocated your shoulder when I met you.
Yeah. That's happened more than once. Yeah, I dislocated my shoulder, tied my wrist to the front bumper of the truck, snatched it back in and walked it off. Don't know if I'll do it like that again. Had an aneurysm.
Yep.
You got a 2-wheel drive car stuck and unstuck. Yeah, I saw that. I saw them videos, J-Dog.
Rainbow said that you're a walking miracle.
Oh, I don't, miracle ain't the right word for it. I ought to tell y'all to get struck on, yeah, Crew for Life. Sometimes I think God's picking on me sometimes, too. Little George Farmstead, the new body style Dodges. I had a Dodge once.
Not a big fan. Oh no.
Oh, Lord.
I'm so sorry, Crew for Life. But you're cancer free now, right? I hope.
It kind of had to be because they're older than 20. I know they're older than 25.
Oh, wait a minute. She had cancer. Her mother had cancer.
She had cancer, I bet, because if you lost her at 3, I bet she had cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right, Crew for Life? She had cancer. Not you had cancer. She had cancer. I misunderstood that. I'm sorry. But kind of a funny story.
Oh, that's what I thought. That's how it sounded. That she had cancer.
Oh,
Are
okay.
Are you cancer free now? Or in remission?
Oh yeah, J Dog. Fire wagons look tough. You remember that old show used to come on TV, Simon and Simon? I used to want one of them so bad. I want an orange and black one like that boy had. Till I got one. And I found out it takes Hollywood and 10 of them on the lot behind you to have one of them running on that you'd have seen.
What?
Had cancer, chemo, radiation at 25. Found out when my baby was a week old. Oh my, I'm so sick. Did she say she was in remission?
What about now? Definitely.
I understand. You know, I will tell you this. I've had some trouble in my life, and I used to really feel a strong connection with Joe. I really felt like the same thing was happening to me more than once.
That's
Still cancer
wonderful.
free, thank God.
Definitely.
Got to get checked once you. Well, let's hope it stays that way. Let's hope it stays that way. And I'm so sorry. Boy, living a dream had cancer at 20. Her husband had cancer at 23. Paul had cancer at 23.
Is Paul cancer free now?
That should have been several years ago. Let's hope so. But I got to know.
Well,
Worry me to death, she don't tell me.
they didn't have kids yet, and their oldest is 8.
Air conditioning on while I worked. It was middle of July, August, tobacco season. It was 104 in the shade. Out on top of the high boys, it'd be 120. And it would almost kill you. And anyway, I walked up and grabbed the ladder on the sprayer to climb up it, and it knocked me about 40 feet. Smoke checked me, like we would say. And I was laying on the ground in a pile with smoke around me. And anyway, Jake was laughing. He thought it was the funniest thing he'd ever seen. And I thought I was dying. And I could hear Jake sitting there laughing. That's right, Crew for Life. I'm glad everybody's all right. I did not realize.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad everybody's there. I don't have words. I don't have words to put with it. I'm just glad everybody's all right. And I'm just glad everybody's all right. But anyway, Jake thought it was funny. I thought I was dead. So she was 19. She wasn't on the hill. Are you reading them? Are you reading with her?
I was letting you tell your story, but that was before she started doing the growing her own food. That's what Rainbow Valley had asked.
Well, Natalie, I'm glad he's okay now. You tell him I said it, but he can't hear me. I'm glad he's all right now. Crew for Life, I'm glad everything went good. Let's just hope it stays that way. And I've never had any health trouble like that. I'm scared to death. Um, I'm just thankful that I haven't had that to deal with. I've had a lot of other problems, but I've never had to go through cancer. My mama had cancer, is what happened to her,
My daddy did.
and Darlene's daddy did, and we lost both of them, and we just ain't had good luck with it here. Most time around here, people don't get over it, and I'm just glad y'all did. And I have got behind on the comments somehow. But,
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to catch up on the comments, and they're not doing right on the phone.
You get them before I do. So I'm actually a little bit behind you.
Crew for Life said Gerson therapy was our route illegally. You want to tell us what that is? And that's right.
Sure do.
Just using food to heal cancer. Huh.
It's illegal in the United States?
It probably is. Because, you know, all they do is treat it.
They won't let us get subsidized medicine is because the drug companies would lose billions.
There's no money in curing a disease. All the money is in treating it.
Well, I mean, they can't really tell you can't choose your own path.
Well, they can make sure nobody don't sell you nothing to do it or sell you a book about how to do it or nothing like
Yeah. That's what the internet's for.
that. Well, that's very true. That's very true. He had no family to help him. It was just you. Natalie, I'm glad he had you then. I'm glad he had you.
And all natural therapies if I was wiser. Yep.
Nope.
Well, that is
Good night, Mark.
wonderful. Good night, Mark.
I'll not tell this, but with me.
That's true. Story, but we won't engage but a few days.
It was love at first sight.
Definitely. Everybody's telling Mark good night. Well, since y'all were so new, they probably made you so much closer. Yes, you were. 1923 is babies.
There's a hay with it.
We need it. You need to make a stand for this. Sorry, I didn't mean to shake it. The phone puts us sideways if we turn it, and it won't fit in the tripod unless we turn it. So, who can tell me how to fix this thing so that we don't have the bars on the side of it? See? It says rotate device, and I'm probably sideways.
They won't get so mad.
It's on its side like this, and it says rotate device. Am I sideways? No, it said turn it on its side. It's on its side. Am I sideways? It says rotate device.
And it don't matter if you do that first.
Oh, that didn't work.
What happened?
Living the Dream says, oh, that didn't work. There we go.
Tell me what kind of phone you got. That might make a difference.
I don't know what the name of it is. It's supposed to be one that takes really good video.
Make sure to tell me it costs more than the truck I drive every day.
It was expensive. Yes, you were sideways. George says we went sideways. 30 years. Mimsy's garden was 19, Ho's was 20, and they've been together 30 years. That's great. You want me to tell him? No? No? One day we'll tell him.
You were the best $3,000 ever spent.
He's such a jerk. He didn't spend $3,000 for me.
Oh, I was trying to make it sound better. $250 is kind of cheap.
To the other side, okay? I rotated to the other side. It says rotate device. Am I sideways? George thinks it's funny. I'm sideways. I'm pretty sure I'm sideways. Am I sideways? I rotated to the other side. I'm sideways. I'm sure I am.
That might be back in a minute. Everybody was technical difficulties. Well, I spent all day crawling in them trucks doing DOT inspections. And it was right as
Rainbow Valley, I love getting to know y'all too.
Yeah, we can't give them all the secrets right up front. We got to keep them in suspense a little bit, right?
Living the Dreams, they hit 11 years last month. They were engaged 9 months after they started dating, and they got married 9 months after that.
Oh, yeah, by then we've been married a year and a half.
I don't know if they can hear you. They're kind of chatting with each other right now.
Oh, yeah, that's why we do it. I really enjoy letting people get to know each other.
I know. Mimsy's Garden, what am I doing wrong? Anna. Not Mimsy's Garden. Anna, what am I doing wrong? They can hear you, Chris.
Oh, that's all right.
He's stretching.
I feel like my legs are dead.
These wood chairs are not very comfortable. I had cushions in them, but they didn't fit very well, so Chris didn't like them. I took them off. My kids at school are going to love them. I got them in a bag in the car. I'm taking them to school. They're going to put them on the floor and sit in them. Let me see something here. Well, I promise that I'm going to try and find a microphone for the laptop tomorrow so that we can do this on the...
How was the picture quality on the laptop? Was anybody out there that watched the one we did on the laptop?
Is there anybody that watched the one we did on the laptop? I can tell Chris was stretching sound. Was the picture quality okay on the laptop? It was good. Rainbow Valley said it was good.
So if we had a microphone, it would definitely be better.
Yeah, because
better
it's the microphone that's messed up. I have an older laptop that I use for work. And I've never really used anything else. Yes, I teach 5th grade.
Well, be sure to tell them I'm anti-technology, too.
And Chris is anti-technology. I dragged him in the 21st century, kicking and screaming. It will be so... Yes. Rainbow said that the laptop would be so much nicer. We can see the comments and everything because we can't read the comments on the phone because they go away.
I asked George, is he a truck driver? I guessed that he was a truck driver.
Huh?
If I'm right or not.
George said his wife did the same thing to him. She got him an iPhone. George, are you a truck driver? Chris wants to know. He has a feeling that you drive a lot.
I'm guessing.
He's guessing. I'm waiting.
Waiting.
Oh, for a response.
No.
iPhones are nice. I prefer the Android. He was still using a cup with a string. Well, Chris's flip phone's not much better than that. Kinfolk Farm of Georgia is a truck driver.
My truck driving days are over with.
I don't want my 5th graders to know I have a YouTube channel because I will never hear the end of it. Never, ever. Never, never.
They'll find it direct.
They're horrible little creatures when they want to be. And, yeah. His daddy drives a truck.
Who, George's daddy?
Yes, George's daddy drives a truck.
What does George do? That's what I'm trying to find out. Curious.
He wants to know what you do.
Now, he ain't got to tell us.
He said don't have to know.
If you don't want to put it on the internet, but I'm just curious.
And don't get me wrong, I love my students, but they're at that age. 5th grade is 11 and 12-year-olds.
Be careful what you say.
You have to be careful about every little thing, or they'll use it against you. they'll find your weak point and go after
And
it.
that's why we don't put Jake in the videos either.
Yeah, Jake, we're scared the kids at school pick on him if they find out. So
They pick on him bad enough for being a farm boy.
I missed something somewhere. There's stuff coming up here that's not here.
I'm back. I lost
Don't
the
do
camera.
nothing but play farming.
I don't believe that, George.
I know they can be little stickers when they want to be. Don't tell them that part. Just ask about it. And employed gardener. My daughter's literally giving me the stink eye right now.
Her dream said, "Oh, that's awesome."
Huh?
I think George might be pulling our leg living a dream. I think he might not want to say what he does.
Well, he's definitely a worker. I watched him get rid of all those weeds and stuff in his garden.
Hey, one thing about it, George, I can tell. I can tell just from your videos you're a hard worker.
Yes, and it's very political. For the longest time I said I was not going to be in any videos because my administration watches all social media. We are very limited on what we can and cannot post. They monitor pictures and everything.
I'll sue the crap out of him. I've been working on a retirement plan.
Yeah, work till we're dead.
That's my retirement plan. I won't do like an old plow mule. I just want to fall dead in the traces one day. George says I do work hard as a gardener.
Yes, he did. I'll be right back. I'll take a bathroom.
Come on, man. Tell us what you do. Don't mess with me. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I got you, George. What?
Don't pressure the man.
I ain't pressuring. I'm just picking on him, messing with him. Guys do that, Pumpkin. Y'all tell her guys do that. She'll live longer. I don't even know where I was at, kinfolk, but I always just wanted to fall dead in the traces like old plow mule. Just be going along, just fall straight down. Well, we were talking about working different things I've done for a living. Everything you can do that, kinfolk, I won't never be able to retire. I had to work till I'm dead. Honestly, I'll never be able to retire. I don't have a retirement plan. I worked for somebody else for 20 years, and the stock market crashed, and I lost what little bit of retirement I did have, and Darlene's not going to have enough to keep us up. So working till I'm dead is about that's about the only option we got, you know. But we were talking about it a while ago. Everything in the world you come up with to do, there's a whole lot of work in and no money. I've tried it. I've always been a mechanic and a welder and a farmer. I farmed my daddy for a living when I was younger till we quit commercial farming. And then I tried farming on my own, and I tried running a tree service and pouring concrete. And then I went and got a job for one of these big farming companies as a mechanic, and that ended up being a jack of all trades. I like working too. Full time. I do like to work. I like to make things better. I like to be able to step back. Living a dream, I really wasn't sure what was going on. I thought I had, I've been trying for years. To figure out how to make this little bit of farm we got make enough money that I could do it full time. And I thought I had it figured out a couple of times, but you can't do it. And that's why I had how much money they're making after homestead. I had tried some of that stuff more than once, and you can't. You might make some supplemental income, but I don't believe you can. Not on 5 or 10 acres. I don't believe you can make enough money to be completely self-sufficient, you know, where you can pay your bills. Even if you had a bare minimum of bills, I don't believe you can make enough money to pay them. I've tried it and tried it and tried it. And I know we've made several videos on that you not expect to make a bunch of money off your homestead. So the goal is 2020. Huh. Well, George, being a butcher is probably not a bad trade. It'll probably come in handy. Uh, it'll probably come in really handy with your little farming operation. Can you sell meat there in Yorkshire? Is that a possibility? Can you sell like rabbits and chickens dressed or? Yeah, you told me about that, George. You told me you got run over. You told me about that, and I'd really love to hear that story. I'd love to know what happened there. You said you got run over by a customer, and I can't imagine somebody getting mad and running over the trash guy. I believe it happened. Don't get me wrong, but I'm sorry it happened to you. I know that had to be horrible. I've had some customers get really mad with me, but they want to run over me. I did have one threaten to shoot me one time. I think he meant it. But that's when I was working as the shop foreman at the Kubota dealership, and Kubota wouldn't warranty his engine in his tractor that was 6 months old. And he was mad, and I kind of agreed with him. I'd be mad too. But, and George, what'd you decide to do about your pigs? That's something I wish you would, I think I about figured it out watching your videos. That, okay. You got road. And I've got behind on the comments again. I'm caught back up. But, I know you're talking about you let to get some hogs and stuff. I guess you got, now correct me if I'm wrong, because I've been kind of trying to figure this out from watching the videos. You got 5 acres down the road, is that right? I poured concrete and done asphalt work, and I was a car mechanic and a tractor. I'm still a tractor mechanic. I always have been a tractor mechanic. I worked at a living history site as a blacksmith. Well, Rainbow Valley, the most miserable I've ever been is when I was in management. And I sat at the desk instead of working. I couldn't stand it. Then they get mad at you if you went and actually did any work. That ain't what they wanted out of you. And I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with a desk job. They offered me a job at the college one time teaching a course, and I couldn't even do that. Couldn't stand it. Yeah, I got you, crew for life. Well, you see, when I didn't work on stuff all day for a living, I really enjoyed fixing things. It was my hobby. When I worked another job in the daytime and worked on stuff here at night, I really liked it. But the last 10 years, that's all I've done for 14 hours a day, 12, 14 hours a day is fix stuff. It's getting a little old, you know. And in 33, kinda, sorta. He designs brake system for trucks. That's what Crew for Life's husband does.
He's not agreeing.
Yeah, I hope he does a better job than his predecessors. It's a running joke with truck mechanics that the people that design the brakes ought to have to work on. But that was back in the 70s and 80s. They were so messed up. But George, I was going to ask you about your hogs. Have you made a decision about what you're going to do about your hogs yet? If you want to try to get some this year, or you'll try to put it off a little while?
The person that ran over him go to jail.
I hope so. I hope they got the gas
Did you
tank.
ask him?
Well, it may not be nothing he wants to talk about, baby.
Oh, well,
Especially not up here.
yeah.
But he told me that he got run over by a by a
told me
customer in a
about
trash truck. And that's just wrong.
Very.
And it's also about 3 o'clock in the morning. He needs to get his fences sorted for Rainbow Valley said they're gonna breed their pot belly. We were discussing I'm next to the canal. Is that a big issue over there if you have hogs too close to, we call them blue line ditches here, and you can't have hogs? You got to be so many hundreds of yards away from them to have hogs. We were discussing guinea hogs today. We had somebody come up here looking guinea hogs, and we had a discussion with them, and they have informed me that I do not know what I'm talking about, that an American guinea hog is the best hog there is. And I sit here and listen to this fool for about 30 minutes, and finally told him I didn't know what to tell him, and I couldn't help him. But apparently at 6 months old, had put a solid fence up. I got you. Is that going to have to be like cement block or stone, dry stack stone? What would it have to be? Here in the old days, we would put a cement block wall. It wouldn't be that expensive. Not really. Crew for Life, I used to feed 200, 250 bottle calves a year. And the biggest question is, if you'll tell me where you're going to get your bottle calves from, I can tell you whether or not it's a good idea, but I have to know where you're getting the calves from. Yorkshire stone wall, so that's dry stack stone, right? Like the rest of Britain, where they just what they call field stone or stack stone. But I can tell you anything you want to know about raising bottle calves. I did it for 15 years. Every one I could get my hands on. I cleaned the 3 dairies we had within driving distance of me. I bought every calf to have. Is there enough stone on your place to build that wall? Because like down here, you can't find a rock. If you do find one, it ain't going to be any bigger than your fist. But if where you're getting, Crew for Life.
Craigslist local.
Crew for Life, I'm going to be bluntly honest with you. If you buy a bottle calf, and one, it depends on what you have to pay for. But if you buy a bottle calf, if they've been looked after the first 2 days of their life, you can raise them. If they've had some colostrum from their mama, if they've been cared for, you can raise them. If they haven't been, you'll never raise them. You may keep him alive for a few weeks or a few months, but he will die. You can't raise them. If they've ever been to the sale, auction, public auction, or were bought at auction before you got them, you will not raise them. I know. I did a video on it because I was panicking about it. I was scared to death we had finally got it, but there's something called John's disease. Yanni's disease that's prevalent at dairies. If you get Yanni's calves, it'll screw your whole herd up forever. You'll never get rid of it. That I got the calves from the door, and he knew the people really good, and they really looked after the calves before we got them. And then we had some Jersey calves available from another dairy one town over, and they were looked after really good when they were born. They were left with the cow to nurse, and when we got them, they were usually fine. I had about a 10% mortality rate, which is excellent for bottle calves, but If you can get good calves, you can do it. If you can't get good calves, it's impossible. That's really all I know to tell you. And one day, if you want me to, I can show you. We don't have any of them left because we converted them into hog pens, but there's a way you can build some calf stalls. The calves have to be separated. They can't be in a pen together because they'll nurse each other's navels. That's something else too. Living the dream's right about that. When I was really feeding calves, you could get Purina milk replacer for $50 for a 50-pound bag. And it takes one bag to wean a steer calf. It takes 2 bags to wean a heifer calf. Best breed for meat. I like the big American breeds, so I'm probably not the best one to tell you. I like the big French breeds. I like Charolais and Simmentals and stuff like that. Angus is real popular, and if you're going to sell any calves, there's usually between a dime and 40 cents a pound difference between an Angus calf and a red calf or a white calf. If my only goal was to raise myself something to eat, I would go to a local farmer. I would not go to an auction. I would go to a local farmer that had really good looking calves. And y'all are in Texas, is that right? Are you in the green part of Texas or the dry part of Texas?
Well, we feed ours bread, so I was wondering if she was going to do that.
No, I knew you meant breed.
Okay. She.
I'm sorry.
Angus is popular here too.
Yeah, we've got some Angus. We got Angus bull. We got some Angus cross cows. But I personally don't like black cows. They don't do so good in the summer here. They get hot. So that means you could probably run. I know they say a cow to the acre, but you remember you got to have a bull. So you could probably run on 6 acres. That's about what we got here in cow pasture. And we had 3 cows and a bull
And babies
on it last year, and it was too much. 3 cows and a bull on 6 acres, when you add the calves to it, is really too much.
Well, we had bad weather too.
But we had bad weather too. You could probably get away with doing about the same thing.
Depends on how much they want to feed them. I mean, they feed them everything they eat.
Well, it depends on what kind of cow they get too.
Yeah.
If you would go, so 2 of our cows are big Holsteins. They do eat more. They eat more grass, they eat more hay, they eat more anything. If you went with an Angus or a Highland, I don't know how the Highlands would do in Texas. It's awful hot. It's awful hot in Texas for a Scotch Highland. We do. We grow some pea vines, and sweet corn is really popular here. A lot of people plant sweet corn, and when they get through gathering their corn, we go chop it down. We take a truck and a trailer and go chop it down and bring it back to feed them in the summer. It's a good cheap way to fatten them up. And we plant rye or oats in the winter for winter grazing, and that helps a lot. But like I said, you can't go. I made a mistake. I've got really big breed cows, and they do eat more. And this year with the hurricane, half the pasture has been not productive. But you can probably get away with 2 or 3 cows and a bull. And if I was raising them just for me to eat, I'd get whatever breed I got. I wouldn't worry about what's so good. If you're concerned with 7 calves, you're gonna have to go with a black cow. That's the only thing that sells good. And there's nothing wrong with just mixed up cows. They don't have to be full blooded.
If you're getting bottle calves, be very careful about getting attached to them because they're so sweet and they love you and they're like really big puppies. And next thing you know, it's time to take them to slaughter.
So I'm going to just get started, so it's all eating for me. But just find you a local farmer that's easy to handle. That shouldn't be a problem in Texas. They should be plenty of good old boys down there. That if you go to them and tell them that I'd let to buy a couple of heifers before you take them to the sale, I'm sure they let you weigh them and sell them to you. We sell a lot of our heifers to people like that just want 1 or 2 cows. I've got some buddies do the same thing, and I don't love on my boy Rams, just the girls and the Rams. I know it's the same way here. You get attached to them if you ain't careful. Baby goats are especially easy to get attached to.
And lambs are so cute.
Yeah, lambs are cute, but I guess what I'm trying to say, you're not doing a good job of it, kind of beating around the bush. But the truth's the truth. Breeds of livestock are not really that important. I know a lot of people kind of preach that, but and there's some benefits to ones over other ones, but they're pretty small. The big deal in America now is that Angus cows are not good commercial cows, so the Angus beef push has really hurt commercial farmers. The guys that run 1,000 head, 2,000 head, it's really caused them some problems. But just on the homestead, I would go with any of the smaller beef breeds, and you should be fine. And something else everybody don't know, just because it's a beef cow, you can take one of your beef cows and break her to milk, and she'll give enough milk for the average household.
Angus is huge.
Yeah. Well, Angus beef, they had that Angus beef push. And, there's a bunch of Angus here too, but the big cattle guys will tell you real quick that they would rather have something else. If it wasn't the market causing them to run Angus, they would run some other breed of cow. The problem. And, but I would go with any beef breed. If I could get some bottle calves, I tell you one source for bottle calves I may not have thought about. If you have a local large animal vet, if you would say something to them, you might could get the orphan calves when they lose the mamas. Is usually a good source for a good healthy calf. Indeed, I need an ugly calf. There's some homestead that raises Highlands. What is it, the Swedish homestead?
But Highlands would not do well here. They are so cute.
Yeah, living a dream. A Highland either.
Well,
they're cold weather cows, not hot weather cows.
yeah, they'd have heat stroke.
Yeah, she said they're really expensive there too.
Are they expensive here?
Yeah, they're very expensive here. They're a novelty breed. I should tell you all that. You do know Highlands are a novelty breed.
They're just so cute. Those little ones look like, I don't know, Ewoks. Star Wars. Okay, I'm a sci-fi geek, guys, so I might refer to stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean they do have some, but I bet they fair common. I bet they fair common when it's hot.
Yes, it is going to be one expensive dog.
George said traditional breeds. What do you think? Yeah, that's right. They can sell. They sell them expensive because they sell them for pets.
Rainbow Valley, you don't want a 2,000-pound dog though. I learned my lesson. Chris made me get rid of my bull that I had as a pet.
Yeah, you can't have a pet bull. Pet bull will kill you. George.
$5,000. We need some.
No.
If they sell for that much.
Hold on a second, George. What are the traditional breeds there now? Do y'all have Shorthorns and I guess Angus and Herefords and what's normal there now? I mean, what do you see everybody else having? That's why they want them, because they sell $5,000 a piece. I understand. I've tried to do stuff like that before too. I've tried to get the stuff that sells really expensive. But what we run into is every time we try to do it, we get in it late, and they were a fad. And by the time we got them, everybody else is getting rid of them. We've run into that twice already. We tried that with. I'm gonna let y'all in a little deep dark secret. One of the reasons why I'm so down on guinea hogs is we actually got some one time to humor some people because everybody wanted guinea hogs. We're looking at Dexter's. I've often wondered about Dexter's. I like the idea of a Dexter. Just common sense keeps pushing me away from them. But I like the idea of a Dexter cow. I like the idea of the mini pigs like you got, Natalie. The ones that get 300 pounds of stock. So that's the problem we have with our hogs.
Yeah.
Our hogs are just so big you can't handle them. My boar right now weighs 700 pounds. He's got tusk 4 inches long, and he's he just can't handle it. I can't handle it. And if he ever gets over that fence, he's gonna kill me or Jake. I already know that. He already don't like Jake. And you got to get over top of him to open and shut gates and stuff. He's just
Jake has messed with him.
well, Jake's been a little too rough with him because he wouldn't get out of the way when he went to feed him. He don't right now. Oh yeah, well that's the danger you run into anytime you're homesteading. I mean, you got to remember they're livestock, they're not pets, and it's easy to get attached to them. Then it breaks your heart when you have to sell them or eat them. Really breaks your heart when you have to eat them. And I'm not any better. When we get beef put in the freezer, I don't want any for a couple of weeks. I'm not interested. Pigs don't bother me that much. Oh, she meant if he loved you too. I'm gonna let you field that one. I try not to think about things like that.
Like if he come running up and he'd run me
Oh
over.
yeah. Yeah, he'll kill you. Don't ever bottle feed a bull. Let me go ahead and tell you that. Crew for life, anybody else up here, never have a bottle fed bull. And
Yeah.
never have a dairy breed bull that's bottle fed, especially. Always remember, Holstein bulls, Jersey bulls, Ayrshire bulls, they get aggressive. I don't understand why, but dairy bulls will get 10 times more aggressive than beef breeds.
Good night,
Good night,
Crew
Crew for Life.
I've enjoyed the chat.
And but dairy breeds will get way
We
much
should
more
be up
aggressive.
tomorrow too, right? We're doing it tomorrow night.
Are we? Does everybody want? I mean, we keep y'all up for 2 hours now. If everybody wants to do it tomorrow, we'll do it.
I enjoy it.
But
We might go learn how to do a raid and raid somebody else's live stream.
George built a Galloway. Believe it or not, my brother had built a Galloways. They'd be okay. The Highlands would be okay if you could find a source for them, you could afford them. And the big neat thing about Galloways is they're small.
English white.
Now, is an English white a hog or would it be a hog or a cow? Because if it's a cow, I like white cows. I really like white cows myself personally. When I was a little boy, my daddy had a herd of Charolais cows, and they were just so pretty. Those white cows out there. I ain't never forgot it. I mean, they look a little bit like a flock of geese out there. He was right best. The old boy keeping it all going. What did I do? I love building a Galloway in my pre-work considered.
I missed it too.
Yeah, I'm
It's
something
the
there.
old boy keeping it all going.
Living a dream. If I was y'all, I just go whatever the neighbors had. Really, I mean, it might be your best bet.
Don't she have one that kind of roams up to her yard anyway?
Well, the neighbors had some cows. The neighbors had some cows on their place, and
yeah,
those were nice looking cows you had. I'm not sure what they were. They didn't. They looked like Simmental crosses or Simmental and I don't know, about Simmental Holstein crosses.
Well, living a dream. Go ahead and give you a heads up. What's the thing you put on their face? That you put on a horse?
Halters?
Yeah, get them halters trained when they're small, and it'll help you a whole lot with if you're going.
Well, that's what we have is Holstein Angus crosses. Most of the time they're jet black.
If you're lucky, it'll knock the horns off too.
Yeah, most of the time they're polled too. But that's a good cross. That's a really good cross. That's what I do. I try to get some Holstein Angus cross cows and then get me an Angus bull or whatever kind of bull.
Yeah.
Yes, they're big cows. They're big cows. I mean, they're no. Thank you for coming. That's right. You can get them from your neighbors close by. Just run them in your fence.
Anytime. Just pop in. We'd love to have you.
And then you can milk them too. If you decide you want to milk a cow, most of the time a Holstein Angus cross is a good milker, and that's something
Well, now that you buy them from your neighbor, they already know their way to your house. Just walk them over.
That's right. It's easier when you got to have a trailer.
Yeah.
And they probably do if they're crossed. Now, I can't speak for sure, but if they're crossbred, they probably do. If what they're doing is running an Angus bull for cleanup, they probably will see some heifers, especially if they're your neighbor. And it seems like you already got a good relationship with them. You let them use your land, and I said the neighbor's a fair hike away.
Is her fair hike like your fair hike?
Well, now my fair hike could be up to 7 or 8 miles, 15 kilometers even. So what's
Oh my goodness! You've been talking there so much. You were doing kilometers.
I knew how far a kilometer was anyway. It's weight measurements I don't get. I know how big a kilogram is. I know how far a click is. I promise.
Okay.
I've walked enough clicks, and I know how far they are.
Chris's fair hike might be a long way.
I'd rather see y'all get some cows, both of you, George and Natalie. I'd rather see George. I want to see George do good. I'm intrigued. I want to see George do good.
Well, you won't see all of them do good.
Well, I want to see all of them do good, but I really want to see George do good. If I could go to Yorkshire, England, and help him build a damn hog pen, I'd do it.
A vacation!
I just love to see him do good. The boy wants to. I got you, George.
Heads up.
But I've had to do that myself. Living the dream, yes. But anyway, if I could, I'm not gonna lie to you. I go to Colorado and help them, and I go to Australia and help them, and I go to Yorkshire and help them. I mean,
vacations.
I don't know about vacations. I've got to work my butt off, but if I won the lottery,
anything away from here would be a vacation just for a few days.
Well, y'all know how it is. You don't understand. Imagine how bad y'all's places would fly apart if you weren't there. If you left somebody looking at them.
We have a cabin. Hint, hint, hint.
Well,
I need a passport.
in so much as I don't believe in gambling, we still do buy a lottery ticket every once in a great while. So we might win it. You got to play it to win. You got to be in it to win it. Is what they say.
Mm-hmm.
And but I do like to see people do good. I love it. And
Natalie, I'm addicted to your cheezels.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, George. And look, the same goes for y'all too. If you ever, of course, I can't picture why anybody wants to come here, but if y'all ever decide you need to come to America for some reason, we got y'all. Don't you look in? You got to call ahead. Just show up. All you got to do is come to.
I'm about cheezels.
Oh.
They're so good. And there's so much more cheese.
I'm sorry, Natalie. We didn't mean to make you crave junk food. We don't really have that much junk food here either. The only junk food we have here is I do have one every once in a while. TV show.
And she can even let the kids have them to put them on their fingers.
But we do buy some chocolate. We try to keep some chocolate in the house. And,
it's a requirement. Don't let it fool you.
And I like pork skins. I have some pretty severe dietary restrictions.
Have y'all ever had pork skins?
TV show they've had pork skins. Pork rinds, pork skins.
Y'all need to chime in on that. Have you had pork skins? Because that's an experience too.
But anyway, what we're talking about. Well, I got to have chocolate. And I won't really joking a while ago. I'm a diabetic. And
crackling, yes.
Yes.
Chris eats it by the bagful.
And we got cracking bread here. All right, Rainbow Valley, I understand. But yeah, that's one of our things that's
Have a good
cracking.
night, Rainbow Valley. And I got your email earlier. I'll definitely have to send you an email.
Living a dream. What'd you do with the leftover rinds out of the tallow the other night? Because everything there will eat them. I didn't know if you knew that or not. The pigs eat them, the chickens will eat them, the
I
ducks.
thought you were talking about I'm sorry, pork. I don't feed pork to pigs. That's just wrong. Okay, I'll do that.
We will. Fed it to the chicks. I think she means chickens.
She means chooks. That's her chickens. You know that. We've had that conversation.
Ow. I know.
That's just wrong. Can't do that.
Oh, yeah, we try not to feed pork to the pigs. We do think that's a bit wrong. But they would eat it if you gave it to them, I promise. Like it was the best thing ever.
Yeah, they wouldn't miss a beat.
You know, everybody, somebody was getting on me really bad. We were talking about this a while ago, but somebody was getting really ugly with me really fast about eating pigs a few months ago. And I don't think they realized that all you'd have to do is black out in the hog pen and they would eat you. Here's the other way around. You feed meat to the pigs, but you can't feed meat to the cows. You can't feed like here they used to mix feed to cows. You put it in the cow feed, and they do put it in the hog feed. It's illegal here to haul hog feed and cow feed in the same truck. You can't mix hog feed and cow feed, and it can't be made in the same. Can't be hauled in the same truck if they use animal byproducts. If they don't use animal byproducts, you can make it do whatever you want to. That's because of mad cow. But here you can feed the pigs about anything. You just can't feed cows in animal byproducts. And that's probably a good thing because mad cow probably is a real concern.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't know if we've had a case in America yet or not, but I think they had some in Canada or maybe some in Mexico.
Well,
There's been some close to here.
Here in America, 7, 8 years ago, right? 10 years ago.
I don't know if it was. It might have been in. I wish Pharmacy Seeds or somebody was here. So I bet they know because if they did have.
Nope, I think we're still.
We're off.
Well, I was trying to see if we could let George know, but I think we're out.
Yeah, I think we all should. That's interesting. We're making them too long.
Yeah.
Way too long.